Too many couples breaking up, they're saying arguing all night, never communicating. Ready to quit, thinking it's too hard. Looking to the world instead of God. Too many couples breaking up, they're saying arguing all night, never communicating. Ready to quit, thinking it's too hard. Looking to the world instead of God. Began with walks in the park, sweet talks in the dark. Movies, museums, plays and restaurants, and etc. Eliminating all competitors. Propose, got the finger froze, picked the date and set it up. Look like the last scene of Come to America. Whisper sweet nothings on the honeymoon and how you cherished her. Year into the happily ever after, it got scary. Asking why we got married like Tyler Perry. Young couples in trouble start out like Beauty and the Beast. And like War of the Roses, more like War of the Weeds. Whether sex or finance, a temptress eye glances, or miscommunication of the 5 love languages. God commands a cease and desist from grief and the myth that you within alone comes from the beast of the pit. Don't quit, submit. Don't quit, submit. Ephesians 5, get wise. It's for husband and wives to cry. Too many couples breaking up, they're saying arguing all night, never communicating. Ready to quit, thinking it's too hard. Looking to the world instead of God. When me and mine first locked it down, there was no stopping now. She copped the gown, I got my crown, to death to us part this town. We started round 1, first year, ding ding. Muhammad versus Frazier, it was major in the ring. Not physically, but verbally. I'm speaking in hyperboles. I try to do it in my own strength like I was Hercules. The word of me assertively, burning me a 3rd degree. Divorce is not an option, that's with absolute certainty. I got on my grizzly, surrender God frisked me. My stubbornness for his will, back and forth like a frisbee. Now my union with wife, I'm doing it right. Pursuing the Christ, maneuvering the fight. Didn't happen overnight, relationship needed seasoning. Prayer over reasoning, devotion over reading, and faith and believing in my Lord, my Kit Kat and this mic I'm rocking. At the focus on the family, like James Dobson. Before I started thinking, too many couples breaking up, they're saying arguing all night, never communicating. Ready to quit, thinking it's too hard. Looking to the world instead of God. The evil one is after the family. The world looks at TBN and thinks this is the best of Christianity. How can it be so candidly? We leave the Lord's canopy. Wedding vows turn to cows, milking all our sanity. Our do's turn to do-nots. Love yous turn to flu shots. Seasick from the love boat from ways you rock. Too many broken homes, too many marriages blown, too many debts and loans, too many kids disowned. When God is joined together, let no man put asunder. Not your expectation arguments, hang-ups to one another. While we put a past on blast, verbally clash to add dislikes to each other, pointing fingers to bash and thrash the enemy last. Divorce rates are rising fast. Be angry and sin not. Don't let the sun set on your wrath. In all your ways acknowledge him and he'll direct your path. In all your ways acknowledge him and he'll direct your path before you start saying. Too many couples breaking up, they're saying arguing all night, never communicating. Ready to quit, thinking it's too hard. Looking to the world instead of God.